Juice WRLD's final hours, the day everything changed. It was supposed to be just another flight, another late night, another city, another performance on the way. But in the early hours of December 8, 2019, one of the fastest rising stars in music would step off a plane and never walk away again. This is the story of Juice WRLD and the final hours that shocked the world. Part 1. The days leading up. Just days earlier, everything looked perfect. Juice WRLD had just turned 21. He celebrated his birthday surrounded by success, fans, and the life he had built almost overnight. Only a year before, he was just another artist uploading music online. Now, he was one of the biggest names in the world, hit records, millions of streams, a voice that connected with people on a level most artists never reach. But behind that success, there was pressure. Because Juice WRLD wasn't just making music, he was expressing everything he was going through in real time. Anxiety, addiction, emotional highs and lows. It was all there. And while fans heard it as art, for him, it was reality. Part 2. The flight to Chicago. Late at night, into the early hours of December 8th, Juice WRLD boarded a private jet leaving California. Destination? Chicago. Home. There were about 10 people on board, including his girlfriend. The energy? Calm. Normal. Music playing, people talking, nothing out of the ordinary. But something was happening behind the scenes. While the plane was still in the air, federal authorities had already been alerted. They believed there were illegal items on board, and they were waiting. By the time that jet touched down, this wasn't just a normal arrival anymore. Part 3. The landing. Around 1:30 in the morning, the private jet landed at Midway International Airport. But the runway didn't look normal. Police, federal agents, waiting, watching. As everyone stepped off the plane, officers began searching the luggage. And what they found changed everything. Large amounts of marijuana, codeine, firearms. The situation escalated fast. Tension filled the air. No one knew how serious this moment was about to become. Part 4. The final moments. Then suddenly, everything shifted. Reports later revealed that Juice WRLD had taken multiple pills during the situation. Moments later, his body reacted. He collapsed. Right there at the airport. A seizure. People froze. Others panicked. Some shouted for help. Witnesses described it as a sudden medical emergency unfolding in seconds. Paramedics rushed in. Narcan was administered, twice, in an attempt to reverse what they believed was an overdose. For a moment, he was still there, breathing, fighting, but barely conscious. Then he was rushed to the hospital. Part 5. The race against time. The drive to the hospital was a race against time. Every second mattered. Every breath mattered. Doctors worked to stabilize him, but the damage was severe. His body had gone into cardiac arrest, and despite every effort, they couldn't save him. At just 21 years old, Juice WRLD was pronounced dead around 3:14 a.m. Part 6. The aftermath. Within hours, the news spread across the world. Fans in shock, artists in disbelief. Social media flooded with messages. No one could believe it. He had just turned 21. He was just getting started. The official cause would later be confirmed: an accidental overdose of oxycodone and codeine. Part 7. The legacy. But here's what makes this story hit different. Juice WRLD had already been telling us. Through every song, every lyric, every emotion. He wasn't hiding his struggles. He was sharing them, openly, honestly, in a way that made millions of people feel understood. And that's why his music still lives on. Because it wasn't just entertainment. It was connection. He gave people something real, something raw, something they could relate to. And maybe that's the part people don't talk about enough. Not just how he died, but how much he was trying to say while he was alive. Because sometimes, the loudest cries for help are hidden in plain sight.